Hello and welcome to another episode of Diablo IV. We are continuing Season 8, the Season of Belial's Return. Last we left off, we started off the season's journey. I've gotten enough reputation now to do the next seasonal quest, Buried Hope. Meet with Sienna. I should meet with Sienna to see if she's discovering a means of stopping Belial. We needed 3,600 to get it last time, so it kind of increases exponentially. So anyway, 4,500. Okay, so we don't need 7,200, so that's good. So it doesn't double every single time. Have you discovered a way to banish Belial?
There's a ritual that can be performed, but we'll need an artifact known as the Flayed Mask. Its last known location was a cathedral outpost overrun by cultists. When the cathedral learned of the cultists, they buried the outpost and everything within. But if you can find the outpost and bring me the mask, then perhaps we can still banish Belial.
This flayed mask, what is it exactly?
The skin of a holy man's face stretched upon a frame. Belial's priest used it to commune directly with the Lord of Lies. If a banishment ritual is performed while the mask communes with Belial, Sanctuary could be rid of him forever.
Yeah, I do not think that he is going to be defeated forever, considering this is Blizzard, and they're going to be milking this franchise as much as they possibly can. So, we're supposed to find Jarius in Ministad. Jarius is a cathedral knight. He may know the location of this buried outpost. When I last saw him, he mentioned that he can be found in Ministad. So, let's find him. Somewhere here. Now, real quick, I do have more boss powers. I should actually equip some of these. I'm not probably putting in the most efficient ones. I'm just putting in random ones, and then when I actually get something that is good, some of these ones, that's when I'll actually try to min-max the situation.
Well, well, the demon chaser reappears.
Yeah, that's right. There's an artifact buried in an old cathedral outpost that can banish Belial.
I've heard of such a place. And if an artifact like this exists, we will find it. You believe your friend is truly capable of banishing Belial?
Probably not. So, supposed to find the outpost all the way over there, so let's be a little bit sneaky. I'll cut to when I get closer to the outpost.
The entrance is hidden under debris.
Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, we are getting close. I'm just going to grab the teleport real quick while we're at it. I kind of like that the quests are spread out throughout the world, so you actually get some of these waygates. Kind of makes the use of the big map that exists. So we're supposed to find the buried outpost. Jarius knows the area where the buried outpost might be located. Come on now.
We just need to clear away this junk.
Well, that was easy.
We'll have to keep looking.
Oh, that wasn't... Oh, okay. And here I thought...
This might be it.
Yeah, maybe.
There it is.
Alright, great. What do you know of this buried outpost?
When the cathedral moved its troops from it, cultists moved in, defiled the place. The troops returned and slew the cultists, but the damage was done. The cathedral buried the place, rather than try to reclaim it.
Won't the cathedral be upset that we're digging up this place?
Probably. But I'll prove to them that they need me. If you're going to be my ally in this, you deserve to know the truth. About me. My knight's penitent detachment was beset by a demon horde. My comrades fought valiantly, but I was the lone survivor. The cathedral accused me of cowardice, of fleeing while my brothers-in-arms were slaughtered. But I swear to you and to Inarius himself that's not what happened. I fought. We all did. But I was the only knight left standing. If only I had been able to do more to protect my brethren. That's what haunts me. The cathedral excommunicated me. So I am as you see me. Alone.
So this is the second companion. Both of our companions have been exiled from their orders. Both of our quest givers have kind of been trapped in lies, so maybe Belial had something to do with it. I'm not really sure. Behelits. So these are actually an event mechanic that I might show off later this episode. I might read the text. So anyway, we're supposed to search for the buried outpost. Yes. Oops, wrong button.
Taste my sword, monster!
Yeah, you tell him, Jarius.
This one's mine!
Alright, Jarius. Go kill it.
That's all you have, demon?
I kind of like that he yells out stuff regularly. It makes it feel more personality than a lot of the other companions.
At least I can put my skills to use.
Yeah, that's good, Subo.
Meet your end!
Meet your end. You're here. Slay the ghosts.
More of you to slay!
Yeah, more of us to slay. I am happy that there aren't like 4 different floors. A dust-covered chest.
What is that blasphemous thing? A flayed face? I thought we were searching for a cathedral artifact.
Yeah. So we're going to be picking that up. Let me just read what it is. So, the flayed mask is made of human skin from a holy man. It is used by cultists to communicate with Belial. So my thing is that maybe he and the other quest giver, they turn on each other. Or maybe they go from enemies to lovers. Or maybe they just like grudging respect. We'll have to see what happens. I know it's horrific. We can only hope this is the right thing to do. Or we need the mask to banish Belial. There's no other way. I'm going to say I know it's horrific.
Saina knows more than she lets on. I'm sure of it. She could be Belial's pawn. You could be making everything worse.
It would be interesting if that was the case. I don't think so, though. But it would be very, very interesting. And another option is that he is Belial's pawn. There's also the option that neither of them are, but they turn on each other. I feel like there aren't that many quests, so we probably won't explore the main thing. But I think that the whole situation would be far cooler if there were, let's say, instead of just 5 quests, like maybe 10 or so and multiple characters. That's the thing. I feel like the season stories are usually like minimal effort. It's just a side event. And I think that's a real shame. I have the flayed mask. Jarius helped me find the buried sanctum.
You found it more quickly than I expected. I also wasn't expecting help from a cathedral knight. There can be no mistakes. I must practice the ritual. Give me some time.
There we go. So we need to do more Belial incursions. So now we need 4,500. Then we need, I guess, another 9,000, something like that, which is going to take a while. We'll see how much the boss, the world boss, gives. But while I'm waiting anyway, I'm actually going to jump out and read the event real quick. So, it turns out that Diablo is kind of partnering up with a event with Berserk. So, become the Black Swordsman. So, actually, what happened was, when I showed off the Belial is back Last episode it messed up and it showed the Berserk graphic instead. I do not know why, but it did. So anyway, come on. I hate that you cannot cycle back and forth. You have to wait for them to kind of come in. So, become the Black Swordsman. Earn and purchase cosmetics from acclaimed manga series Berserk for a limited time. Slay through the Relinquery we can until June 3rd, so the entire season, I believe. Slay elite enemies in-game to earn behemoths, which are kind of the demonic summoning stones, and use them in the Relinquery for cosmetics. Complete the Relinquery, earn your mark, seize all the items in the Relinquery to learn the legendary Odd of the Berserk Emblem, and you can also purchase 4 platinum, which is basically, you have to use real money to get it, specific iconic in-game armor. But I think there's just like one armor, there aren't a bunch of different ones, and there are no gameplay events aside from collecting these stones, so the event is incredibly lackluster. It is very disappointing. And apparently Diablo Immortal, the mobile game, has like an actual event, which is insane. So once again, Blizzard kind of disappointing in dropping the ball. So I will of course be doing more apparitions, but something I would like to do, well, we can do one right now. One of the things I want to do is do the world boss. So I think I'll be doing one apparition now, and then the world boss to see how that stacks up. And I'll probably do a lot of apparitions, and then we'll resume the story. So I'm not really sure how long everything is going to take, but let's do some of this. So I think a world boss might give me... Okay. My horse keeps getting stuck on stuff, so that's not as fun. I think... Yeah, so there are some of these from world bosses, so we can get 3 of the rare ones, which will be very good. We'll see what we get. Is there a... Yeah, Ashava the Pestilent, Avarice the Gold Curse, and the Wandering Death have occasionally been seen at this location. And then, we're not getting it this time, but when this is a Whisper event, there's some flavor text for the Apparition Incursion. Kind of a shame that we don't have it right now, but that's fine. Also, I don't have any elixirs, which is kind of bad on me. Let's see if the cash is due. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. So let's queue up one of these elixirs. And we also got some legendaries, so isn't that nice? Do that. So equipment is getting better. Still kind of mediocre, but that's fine. Let's get another level to this.
Your
Here we go.
efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Isn't that nice for you? Oh, that was a mistake. I wanted to kill this eye, but guess I didn't really get the chance. I do like that Belial kind of jumps around. It's really nice that there are a lot of players because they make these very quick, very easy. But maybe a little bit too easy on this world tier. So we'll see what the tournament version looks like. I think this will be the last one like this that I actually show until endgame stuff. Yeah, the Black Mailer. Oh, that was actually one I hadn't defeated yet.
This stops nothing.
So that's kind of fun. We actually got a boss power in episode 2 as well. Always nice to have. Now, which boss powers are the best and all that stuff, I have zero clue. I'm gonna have to look up a guide. I believe that one of the season's journey is popping these eyes. So I really want to do that as often as possible. Betraying eye, come on now. I'm really trying to interact with it. It was not letting me do so. But I think I got it there at the end. So one big thing that is different with this season is that the season's journey actually gives you the Smoldering Ashes, not just... It's not as arbitrary and it's not level locked, I don't think. So I think maybe after this apparition is done, we can look at the season's journey together. This is not just after all the story, but also the season content. I'll be doing the compilation episode after this one. Belial will emerge soon. We actually got another power, so I have most of them at this point. Most of the magic ones, none of the rare ones. Here he comes. We have 6 minutes.
Your insolence is at an end.
I'm kind of optimistic when it comes to normal difficulty. And there we go. Belial is gone. We get a little chest, some items, all good stuff. And what is great is a lot of them usually are whispers as well. So this one is not, but a lot of them are. 15 minutes for the world boss. While we're at it, let's look at some stuff. So first off, the season story. So it lies in illusions. Grow more powerful by stealing boss powers and defeating illusions. So we've already done the first quest, collecting 4 boss powers, defeat a bunch of illusions, reach rank 3. I have to destroy more betraying eyes during Apparition Incursions, so just keep doing that. And collect Spectral Ash, and that'll give me the Spectral Cash. We have to complete 3 out of 3 objectives, so you have to complete all of them. And that's the case for all... No, okay, so later on you don't have to complete everything. But you basically do. You get the pet at the second to last, and in the final one you get a Resplendent Spark and trophies. I'm surprised they didn't put the pet at the end. That's what they did last time. And these are more kind of like traditional spectral stuff, or Season's Journey stuff. Gathering herbs, crafting elixirs, upgrading the healing potion. We can do that right now. Defeating monsters at hard or higher. I mean, we're not doing that yet, but maybe I will when I'm not fighting bosses, just to complete the single objective. It does take a while to get Smoldering Ashes, though. We have to complete one of the second one. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. Now, when it comes to boss powers, how many do we have? Almost all the normal ones. We just need one more to defeat Hatred's Embrace Apparition. Okay, I think we can get that pretty quick. Now, I'm going to do some item stuff. I'll be cutting to the world boss once it starts. Okay, one thing that is nice is you can actually join these incursions a little bit later. If you, for some reason, don't make it in time, you can still join them after the fact, which is not the case for world bosses or Legion events. At least it used to not be so. Maybe they've changed that as well. That would be nice if that is the case. Can we summon things? No. Let's go help. There was an eye over yonder. Oops. Well, I used 2 elixirs. That's fine. We can always craft more. Well, I didn't even get to get the eye, but that's fine. So this time there's only one other player aside from me, so it's gonna probably take a while. And there are actually 2 more players. Okay, that's good. Not really sure if I've fought this boss before. Okay, I definitely can tell a very big difference between having like 5 different players helping and just having 2. But I think it's going okay. There we go. Perfect.
Fools! This stops nothing.
And what's funny is he keeps running away real quick, but he does it in such a way to where you can't really hear all of his dialogue in this version. Now, I really want these eyes of Belial just to complete the quest, so I'm just going to trigger them. Betraying Eye. Interact. I'm doing all I can, just smashing that button. I guess you have to click it exactly or something.
Formidable.
Yeah, it's very formidable. And I also don't know if our allies getting them still means that I get them as well. Like a lot of stuff in Whisper events, they don't really care who does the thing, just that it's getting done. So I'm not really sure how that works. There we go. Level up. Perfect. How much time till the world boss? 8 minutes. Should be fine. Yeah, so this episode was maybe not super season story heavy, but I think that's okay occasionally. I'll say that this event is kind of fun. It's like it's more or less on the same level as a Legion event. It's very similar in my opinion. Nice. So Belial will be emerging soon. There's 4 of us, so it's not too bad. It would probably be smart to like party up with these people.
Your insolence is at an end.
Okay, this is going pretty well. We actually get to see some of his moves as well. He has this little summoning thing, he has the aura around him, and he has the little black bars there. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think it was worth showing this off just to kind of show what he actually does. And we get a bunch of Beheats. So, now, next thing on the agenda is the world bosses. So we'll be doing that. While I'm at it, I'll grab one of these. One thing I do want to look at real quick, though, is the relinqueries. So yeah, you have to buy stuff. But we have gotten quite a few of those little stone things. It doesn't really show how many we have, right? I have 5, and you need 99. Okay. Weapons, beast. I don't really know where the berserk thing is. Ah, right there. So we have 34. The free one is right there. Okay, so the Griffith little helmet right there costs 200. And then you have to pay for, I guess, the Uber one. Yeah. So that's how relinqueries work. Cool, I guess. I'll get some, perhaps, but it's not really a priority, so yeah. So here we are, waiting for the world boss. Now I have 3,410, so it's not a nice even number, which was like 3,500, so it would be very clear what amount of oath reputation you get for the world boss, but we'll figure it out. Also, there is a whisper event right here, and this gets the text. I really do wish they all got the text, but it's fine. Belial is crafting a vast army of apparitions in order to join the realm of lies and sanctuary. Destroy these legions and drive Belial away. Yeah, I guess one of these spawns every hour, maybe, or every half hour. And then one of the incursions basically spawns as soon as another one is finished. So, pretty good. If this goes quick enough, we could actually run in and join this one and get the Grim Favors from that one as well. So, they're relatively lenient when it comes to these kinds of things. Last season, there was a quest to have people in your party. I don't know if that's the case this time, but we're doing it.
Greetings.
Apparently, one of them is called Hawktua. What an amazing name. And it's a woman as well. Great. We'll see how this goes when it comes to the world bosses, if they have been beefed up or if they're the exact same. I'll be kind of curious. We will also soon be upgrading some of my boss powers. I'll probably do that next episode. I think it's literally just you click F and it upgrades. It's probably as simple as that. Alright, here we go for Avarice the Gold Cursed. Seems like it's the exact same as before. Just be close. Keep all my passives up if possible. All in all, it's going okay. Not too bad at all. We have a pretty sizable party, a pretty wide range of players. 2 level 47s though, they're probably doing most of the damage. I don't think we're being all too shabby though. I mean, we're doing like 20 damage at a time, so probably not loads and loads, but I think of the players here, we're probably carrying our weight at least. Yeah, we haven't died yet, so that's nice. Very close to winning there. I think we should be able to. Yeah, there we go. We got him. So we got, what? 1,090 plus that. 1,090. So you get 2,000 just from a world boss. That's pretty good, if I do say so. You get approximately 180 from one of the other incursions. So not bad at all.
I'm impressed.
We're going to leave this party. And I think with that done, we are going to be leaving this episode as well. I will be doing a bunch of extra incursions just so that I can basically either finish or make a big dent into the seasonal quests next episode. So probably going to be completing 2 or maybe 3 quests. We'll see how things go. But with that said, we're ending the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I upload content 5 days a week. Diablo coming out on Mondays. I hope you've been enjoying this season so far. The story seems quite a bit less compared than the previous one, which is a shame. It's better than Season 6. I don't think anything can be as bad as that, but I'd probably put it at the same level as the one for the Iron Wolves, just a little bit better paced, a little bit more integrated into the season. But yeah, it's definitely a shame that it's not, not better. But, we're going to explore it. It is what it is. And I do think that the bosses are probably going to be interesting. So I'll be showing that off in the future. See you guys next time. Take care.